October 2nd, 2016. You're looking at images that started yesterday, went through the night, and up to the current images that we have now on the satellite. Something amazing happened last night, and I'm glad I was watching it. But the storm was coming west, then it moved southwest at 2 miles an hour. It made a loop back towards that northern tip of South America you see in the blue, and there was a frame missing on all the satellites, and at that time it looked like the storm had stalled. Here it comes, southwest dive at 2 miles an hour. It's going to head back towards the coast of South America, make the loop, and head west. We're going to look at it a couple of times in case you missed that. Just a complete loop. But as it came out of that loop, on the northern turn of the loop, headed back up before it started going west, they announced that the storm had stopped, almost stalled out, and all the models said at that point that was the north turn. They made a mistake. There's a lot of forward energy in this storm. We're dealing with 150 mile per hour winds as a Cat 4, and it's about to go into warmer water. We're looking at it infrared, and there's extremely high tops. Again, 2 days worth of images here. I will pull this up also. But again, when they changed the models last night, they were thinking the storm had come out of the loop and was headed due north. Check this out. Dives, and now it's headed back west. One of the models now have changed and adapted to it. As a matter of fact, a couple have, but most maybe still drinking coffee this morning. I'm not sure, guys, but that's going to change. We've definitely got a west by slight northwest direction in the storm now. We're going to look at the timing that's predicted as far as crossing Jamaica, Cuba, coming up into the Bahamas, the effect on Florida. But this is a massive storm, and something that most of you have noticed, it's almost two storms, but the center circulation is in that front one. And as it gets into that warmer water, we could see the back section there, that second red glob, wrap into the main storm. But that's been going on now for about 3 days. You guys have been keeping up with it. You're seeing Cuba. You're seeing Jamaica, the small islands in the front. Remember, we have webcams up where you can watch this. The outer bands are already Jamaica, Cuba. Look at this, Hispaniola, all of that. You're getting throw-offs now, the very top of the storm that's going over the Bahamas into South Florida. The rain from a few days ago was not really associated, but this is starting to be. Look, this is 9 a.m. this morning, and you've got some of the models still going straight up at this point, but that's not the direction this storm is moving, guys. Notice the green model that goes across Cuba. I went, and this is yesterday's model on the left, Saturday at 10 p.m. The one on the right is Sunday at 9 a.m. today. Notice the green line that's now running parallel with the island of Cuba. It came in and it turned parallel, but it had stopped at that point. The white line that we're tracking from the BAMD is now staying inland Florida a little further. But Matthew again rated at 150 miles an hour, Cat 4. That water, as I've shown you on the NOAA wind speed, just gets warmer and warmer. It is moving northwest. Now, was that the turn in the change in the wind stream that they were expecting to turn the storm? They haven't said. I've tried to kind of keep up with some of the Weather Channel guys and all. There's not that much information really, but the storm did not head north at that point if that was where they were watching. You got this slight disturbance out that's a 20% chance, but it is projected to recurve back into the North Atlantic. Let's look at the timing. Notice 2 a.m. Friday, early in the morning, it is halfway up the peninsula of Florida, depending on the track. Again, this is timing. So at night, 2 a.m. Thursday, it would be coming into southern Florida. It's on the Bahamas. 2 a.m. Wednesday in the Bahamas. All of these are 2 a.m. Tuesdays, 2 a.m. Mondays as you watch this movement. So we're going to see today into tomorrow continue to stay in the Caribbean and move into warmer waters. The track we're not sure of. But then, again, 2 a.m. Tuesday night coming into Haiti and the Dominican Republic there. 2 a.m. Bahamas up to 2 a.m. Friday again into Florida. And I've kind of set the picture of the storm over here, guys. It's much larger than these little M's that you're seeing here. You can see Cuba in the outline in the top corner of this, in the blue image with the infrared storm. It's much larger than this cone. It's already affecting Cuba. You're starting to get rain bands across the Keys and South Florida. Of course, Jamaica and everything's already in those outer bands. Warmer water's coming up. I think they're going to have to change the models. We better watch, just in case, for this thing moving left. It may come up into the Gulf and go back out across Florida, as they're predicting it to meet that front coming in. It's just the timing of that front and the strength of it. Don't let your guard down yet. Be prepared to take higher ground on the islands of Jamaica, Cuba, Haiti, Dominican Republic. Haiti, you're still in trouble. No thanks to an unnamed foundation that I won't mention and pollute this video that was supposed to help Haiti. And most of that money never got there. Many people still living in tents, as certain groups that are in politics have become billionaires. So those guys really have not recovered from that great Haiti quake, and they're in trouble. But we're watching this, guys. It's a heads up. Be safe.